Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important and a very short transit, but an impactful one. I always use this. Why? Because most of the transits are impacting us right now because they are placed in such a manner. So that is why this is also a very rare and a very beautiful combination which is going to be taking place in the sky from the 26th of July all the way till the 21st of August 2025. What is this? That is the confluence of Venus and Jupiter in Gemini sign. Jupiter is already there, so Venus is being greeted by the Dev Guru. Guru is actually, our preacher, teacher who actually says, most welcome to learn, isn't it? So it's time for us to learn from both the grahas who are in the natural zodiac ruler of the 2nd, 7th, 9th and 12th, which is a great combination in the sky also, which is forming. So let's dive deep into this, and I've made a very beautiful presentation. I find it beautiful. I hope you all also like it. I've spent a lot of time on this presentation. I've prepared it for you guys so that you can make a note of what exactly is that we are all going to be heading to. And as usual, this is going to be divided into different parts. So I'll be explaining as to how this transit is going to be, what does it mean, the combination of the two, then nakshatras, then how is it going to be impacting globally, what are the positions of the other grahas forming a connection with this Venus and Jupiter. And lastly, I'll be taking you through to the remedies, and after that, the 12 sign readings. I hope you are all prepared for this because there's lots of information that I'm going to be sharing today. So let's start with the presentation. Okay. Yeah. So I hope I am also visible to you all. So this is what is the video about, that we are going to be talking about Venus meets Guru, that is Jupiter in Gemini. So as you can see, the Bitcoin, the stocks, everything I'm going to be discussing in this video. So I hope you like it. So as you know, Venus, Shukra and Jupiter, they are Sangama. Sangama means they are going to be coming together. So this is what is Venus, the Bhrigu Kavya Guru, sensual enjoyment, bhoga, marriage, fine arts, finance, vehicles, diplomacy, beauty, semen, ovulation, all the items that make embodied life worth living, that is Venus. And Jupiter, Dev Guru, Jiva Karaka, wisdom, jnana, dharma, ethics. I hope it is sharing. It's not sharing. 1 second. I'll just tell you. It's not sharing, so I'll just change the settings because you can't see it. Now you'll be able to see it. Okay. So this is the presentation I was talking about, and this is what is the Venus meets Guru and Venus plus Jupiter. Yes, so this is what I just told you about Venus, that is the Bhrigu and Jupiter is the Deva Guru. So this is a very important combination and the culmination of energies which is going to be taking place. Wisdom, jnana, and it is also about dharma, ethics, faith systems, children, gurus, philanthropy, expansion, hope and immunity. That is what is Brihaspati, that is Jupiter, Guru. And the rulership being 2nd and 7th for Venus, it says value, voice, food, cash and reserves. And Sagittarius, 9th house for Guru means, that is Jupiter, means life, philosophy, law and higher studies. 7th sign of the natural zodiac means contracts, partners, markets, and Pisces is transcendence, charity, sleep, foreign realms. So these are going to be coming together, and how is it going to be impacting us all? I'm going to be discussing that as well. So now, as per the Bṛhat Parāśara Hora Shastra, this calls Jupiter and Venus the two Deva and Asura Gurus. Now, when the two gurus unite, wealth and the fine arts arise. Okay. And yet, in a dual sign, their promises are manifold and must be sifted. A creative boom in ideas, luxury, niche, and knowledge tech, but plenty of overselling. Okay. So this is what, and then burst of new alliances in media, fintech, luxury, retail, edtech, and cross-border e-commerce. Watch for hype. Watch for hype and high bubbles, and especially during the Ardhara phase. I'll be sharing with you that also, that when they transit through the particular places, how is it going to be? Okay. Now, with this, not only this is happening, now we have to discuss about the, can you see the, I've made this easy for you guys. So this is the confluence also. Venus and Jupiter are in the Gemini sign. Ruler is retrograde Kambas to start with till 11th of August. Ketu is in the 3rd house from Venus and Jupiter. 4th house has, though 28th Mars will be transiting, so after 2 days. So that is when it is going to be in Virgo sign. And then we have Saturn in retrogression in the Pisces sign, where this Venus exalts, and Virgo is the sign where Venus debilitates. So I'll be explaining that also in this video, because it has to be something different every time. So Rahu is forming a 5-9 relationship with this Venus. It is looking at this Venus and Jupiter in mutual aspect to Jupiter. So this is what. And Mercury is the ruler of Gemini sign. So this is actually also burnt, and it is burnt messenger in Sarāvalī, sharp intellect, hampered by heat and haste. Regulatory U-turns, data breach, stories, shipping, schedules, and data feeds will change twice. So these glitches will be there, and weather-driven supply chain delays, verified news before trading. Because this is till the 18th of August is going to be here. So this is a very crucial time period. So be watchful when you're making such decisions. Now, coming to the Mars. Why Mars is important? Because Venus debilitates there. So as per the classic text, it's written that when Mars occupies Venus ruled debilitation zone, while Venus sits opposite or somewhere else, technical quarrels arise. Defense, health tech, and agrochem see cost spikes, cyber attacks, and viral outbreaks tend in headlines 28 July to 5th August especially. So here I have mentioned a small chart also is mentioned here. So you can refer to that easily. It's visible. And it also says that supply chains definitely are going to be pharma recalls. Not just supply chains, but pharma recalls, agri-tech spikes, price spikes 28th July to 5th of August. Okay. Now, Rahu is going to be in Aquarius, forming a 5-9 relationship. Now, as per Naridya, Rahu magnifies and internationalizes whatever he aspects. Okay. Now, this is the air trine. Why I'm discussing this? Because this is an air trine which is going to magnify. Ketu will be giving a contrarian echo as per Naridya. AI, crypto, quantum cloud, and borderless e-commerce explode in reach. Deep fake scares follow. So we have to be cautious when this is forming a connection with Venus. High beta innovation and AI adoption soar. Niche art, collectibles, and crypto race ahead. But sudden policy rulings can whipsaw sentiment. Okay. Now, with Saturn in retrogression, 7th aspect from Pisces, Venus's exaltation zone. Now, when we talk about this Saturn, it is actually forming a connection with Mars, and it is looking at Taurus sign, which rules, ruler is Venus. So when it is in the exaltation place, retrogression, so as per the Gemini Sutra, Vakri Saturn cuts vanity, sowing sober counsel, and fixes structure. Reality checks on ESG, antitrust, and sovereign debt. Regulators cool the Venus-Jupiter exuberance. That is what it forms. So regulators capping luxury or speculative froth. Okay. Now, Venus is going to be forming a 212 link because Venus is in the second house from its own zone, and 5-9 relationship with Libra because it is in the 9th house from Libra. So it is forming a 212 and a 5-9 relationship. So this is also very important to understand that as per Phaldipika, 212 is Kosha and Vyaya. That means the accumulation of wealth and loss, both reserve and spendings, they both will increase. And when we talk about Venus's rulership of Libra, then this is dharma and bhagya flow. Okay, so it's a good combination, but with Taurus it is not. So you have to be careful about your food habits, diet during this time, and you might just juggle with cash and investments also. Libra natives weigh ethics versus ambitions during this time. Okay, now as per the mundane weather map, what I have prepared for you guys. Now, geoeconomics diplomacy. Digital trade pacts signed when partially redrafted once Mercury turns direct. Okay. Emerging market block flaunts AI currency pilots. Climate and infrastructure. Ardhara phase from 30th of I'll tell you exactly, 1st of August till 12th of August. This will be the time which raises storm risk in Bay of Bengal and South China Sea. Governments unlock emergency fluids. So you can come back and let me know if something, God forbid, something like this happens. Now, law and society. Okay. Landmark ruling. I hope this is the slide. Fintech, crypto. Yeah. Okay. So, law and society, landmark rulings on copyright, reproductive tech, marriage rights, and deep fake cases will spike. Don't do any kind of cheating during this time. Culture and media. VR concerts, AI scripted series trend. Budgets face Saturnian audit. Some projects canned for authenticity lapses. Okay. Now, what are the bigger losers and winners by industry? So, venture funding spike. AI, EdTech, language apps likely to flourish. Why? Because two gurus, teachers, Gemini, code and speech. For that reason, they are going to flourish. Likely strain can be logistics, maritime, shipping. Okay. Then why? Because Mercury, combust and water sign delays and mishaps happen. Now, luxury and fashion and experiential travel may just have a spike or they will flourish. Why? Because Venus, Jupiter, desire, and Rahu is global reach. It's in trine. And likely strain is streaming profit margins because Saturn audits and Mars competition. Now, solar and EV, silver demand. Venus, luxury, Rahu, tech, Jupiter, growth. So, pharma supply chain is going to take a all-time low or is strained. So, Mars, because is in Virgo sign, so that may just input costs. Also, gold premium, silver whipshaws, crude softens, safe haven, demand versus inventory charter, Mercury rumors. Now coming to the gold and silver prices. So it is going to be in between the variable 3280 or 3330 to 3360. I closed down to 3480. That is where the gold prices would be because of the Jupiter Venus bid versus Mercury retrograde liquidity. Okay, silver. It is going to be 1.14 lakh per kg Delhi India time. Good returns is the source where I picked it up. So we can say shallow pullback into month end, then grind higher. Rahu lifts tech, Saturn trims fourth. That is, sorry, silver, dual monetary industrial pull for that reason, okay? Plus minus 7%. 7% swings, upside resumes in Punarvasu, okay? Now, S&P 500 record close 17 July. Shallow pullback late July, then grind higher on buybacks, okay? And retrograde, because Rahu is also retrograde, we should not forget, Rahu is ever retrograde. Bitcoin today closed down at 119K USD, which is live, I'm talking about, from Reuters. I've picked it up from Yahoo Finance also. Bitcoin is, I think, going to be touching upon 120K during this transit of Venus, okay? It could kiss somewhere around 125K, and then 10 to 15% shakeout, because Rahu will be hyping, and after the retrograde gets over of Mercury, things might just change. So financial astrology is just, you know, probabilities. It's not going to be giving you the exactness, okay? Now, from the 26th July to 29th of July, the dates are pretty wrong here, I think. Something is wrong here. So 26th to 29th July in Mrigshira. 1st to 12th, then it is going to be from 30th to 12th of August in Ardhara, 12th August to 23rd August in Punarvasu. Okay. So Mrigshira is the quest, that is the star pulse, and beta launch, impulsive purchases should be avoided during this transit. Partnership MOUs, influencer endorsements, retail pop-ups, prototype, survey market, that is the best use of this Mrigshira transit. So I'm focusing more on the market this time, okay? Also, the Ardhara transit is storms, code, protest. Storm is the key word for this Ardhara transit. Debug, ensure, hedge. Cyber leaks, hacks, tropical storms, edgy memes, market wobble, these are, and data loss, of course, are the ones we have to be careful about. 12th to 21st, we are 23rd of August is actually it is till the 21st August we are discussing, then it moves further on in the Cancer sign. So this is something which is going to be giving you restoration. Punarvasu is a nakshatra of restoration, relaunch, okay? So relaunch deals, reconcile, and you have to be worried about complacency. Rollback of bans, reconciliation, relief rallies, family marketing, okay? This is what is this nakshatra about. Now coming to the remedial part, okay? Also, I just wanted to mention about the remedies, very important. If you want, if you see, first of all, you have to check yourself whether you're feeling the energies, the pulse of this transit. If you're feeling that you're experiencing some highs and lows in your finances, everything is getting delayed and stuck, your communication is taking a toll, something or the other keeps happening and you're not able to make right kind of decisions. So this is something you should do. These remedies are going to be helping you. So what exactly is the first thing? Friday, white flower offering for Venus to goddess Lakshmi. Mercury is retrograde, so Om Buddhaya Namaha, because it rules the Gemini sign. So I'm going to be saying it for 3 times, not 1. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. End it with Om towards the end, because it is going to be in continuity. Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om Buddhaya Namaha. So it is ending with Om, but towards the end, say Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om. Okay. So on Wednesdays, you can do it. And light a ghee lamp or diya. Ghee lamp means diya. Tea light, candle, anything on the west direction of your house. Okay, in the west direction of your house, and invent boldly. Venus and Jupiter audit tirelessly. Saturn trade defensively. Mercury retrograde. Ardhara storm, will give way to Punarvasu's rebuild. Chart your strategy to match sky's rhythm. Okay. This is what is every other storm is followed by a Punarvasu rebuild. Remember. So plan positions and projects with that cosmic cadence in mind. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Now we move on to the sign-wise predictions. Thank you so much. And as you all know, as regards to the sign-wise predictions, I always use ascendant, moon, and dasha. Okay. So when we talk about ascendant, moon, dasha sign is very essential because that will guide you through to the energies of the now. What is happening now, that is something you must check. Okay, so that is why I always say dasha sign. That's why always I'm repeatedly saying dasha sign, dasha sign, dasha sign. Okay, so dasha sign is the most important. I've made a separate video of the same also. If you watch the Mars ingress in Virgo sign video, please, you will find it in all the signs. I have just uploaded today that video, so that will really help you. Okay, so for Aries first. Now for Aries, oh, I have to write it so that you can make out text. Okay, all right. So for Aries natives, this transit of Venus, Jupiter is going to be in your 3rd house. Rahu is in trine, Saturn is in the 12th house, Mars is in the after 28th in the 6th house, and Ketu in the 5th, and Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is going to be in the 4th. Now I have divided the whole video into 9 parts, 3 days each approximately. So make a note of the dates also that I'll be sharing, and what all should be done and what all should be avoided. Now, when we talk about Venus in Gemini sign for Aries, this means that monetize your skills. Siblings will be the winner, like you will have to give in. Guard yourself from travels, paperwork glitches, and the sweetest spot would be when it is Punarvasu Nakshatra in the beginning. Okay, back up your data and recite Om Shukraya Namaha, Om Shukraya Namaha, Om Shukraya Namaha on Fridays. Short trips, skill upgrades, and benefits to your siblings is quite likely. Okay, 26th to 23rd is a good day for your romance, for connection with your partner, marriage, or any kind of relationship, live-in relationship, or triggering any relationship. Business wise also it is a good time. 29th July to 1st August, have to take care of your health. Maybe something hidden will be revealed. Take care of your finances, don't go overboard in your investments. 1st to the 4th July, it is the time for travels and also meeting your guru. This is a good time for planning your future also, future goals. 4th to 6th August is a good time for joining a job, any kind of job change if you're expecting. So that might happen. Good time to connect with your office colleagues and your superiors also. They might just appreciate you. So it's a good time for you. Then 6th to the 9th August would be the time when you will be partying, party time, that kind of a partying. So you will be meeting your friends, your colleagues, or maybe you will be doing some kind of housewarming party also. But be careful, there can be some kind of friction amongst the the communication gap with your friends also. So be careful. But for sure, this is going to be bringing about some important discussions also on this day. Maybe in a party sometimes you discuss something really very important, so that kind of a day also. Then from the 10th to the 12th, this is a restrictive day. This is an isolation kind of a time period. Expenses might increase on this day. You will feel a little uneasy, but good for bed pleasures, good for connecting with your partner, overseas travels, and just trying to be more disciplined on this day. Okay, and don't regret whatever happened. It's over and out. 12th to the 15th would be the time when you will be starting afresh, going in for any kind of cosmetic surgery, any kind of travels, good time period. You can also start any kind of conversation on this day, new conversation, or joining a course where you have to learn the skills. 12th to the 12 to the 15 to the 18th would be the time when you will be saving some money. You will be working on your travels, your communication, in case you want to expand in your assets, your resources, you can do so. And if you want to actually buy something on this day, you can. Don't be overindulgent, then you will regret, why did I buy. 18 to 21st of August is the time. It's a good day for traveling. It's a good time to monetize your skills, and maybe just some glitches in here and there of your paperwork. Just be watchful when you are actually signing any documents. Any which ways, it's going to be out of the zone of Mercury, will be direct by then, so we don't have to worry about it. But still, just make sure that everything is intact. Okay, all the paperwork, PR, visa, etc. So just do it really well. Okay, and as I said, Om Shukraya Namaha chants would be good for you. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Taurus. All right, for Taurus natives, this transit of Venus, your Lagnesh, is going to be in the second house. Now, this is a new revenue generation time, because your Lagnesh exalts in the 11th house of yours and debilitates in your 5th. So maybe some expenditures, or sending your kids overseas, on them you will be spending some money. Or they can be that you're going to be having some decor, changing of your some renovation or something at home, so you're going to be maybe spending on that. Cash flow reshuffle is going to happen. Some impulsive purchases can happen, so curb your finances. Also, donate white clothes. That's a remedy that I'm giving you to balance the artha imbalance which is happening during this time, with Mars also in the Virgo sign. So it's better that you protect yourself. Mrigshira transit would be much better for you, so just make a note of that. I'm giving you a few dates. 26th to 29th, take care of your health. Keep a constant check on your finances. No litigation required. Maybe there will be some health issues to your partner. 29th July to 1st August, good time for union with your partner. Take care of your partner and yours relationship. You can be overindulgent. 1st to 4th August, take care of your health, but it is good for financial dealings. Maybe you will make some important decisions on this day, and you will park your funds, or you will go for heavy investments also during this time for long term. That is what is required right now. That's the pulse of the hour, the need of the hour. 4 to the 6th August would be the time when you can travel, meet the guru, or maybe you are going to be learning something. Good for student natives if they have to make any decisions regards to their journeys, travels, signing of documents, writing skills. That is a good time, good dates for doing so. If you're into writing or publishing, etc., it's a good time period. Also, 6th to the 9th of August. Now, this is a good time period to converse with your office people, your colleagues, your bosses. If you have to ask for a raise or a promotion, you can do so on this day, on these days especially. It is a good time period if you are planning to move out from your current job. See, 11th till 11th, Mercury is retrograde. So I always tell to avoid making any decisions regards to your job and finances during this time period. So take it easy. If you can postpone, delay, all the more better. If you are without a job, you might just get a job during this time period. 10th to the 12th of August, this is the time to be careful about the friend circle that you're moving around in. Maybe you're going to be spending too much time with them, and then you realize, no, I don't really need to. So this is something which is going to be giving you that, that kind of clarity that, no, I don't think so. I need to spend or waste so much of time here with them. But remember, this is a good time for your savings also. You will be very restrictive in your expenditures. 12th to the 15th, this is the time you will be feeling that isolating energy. You want to be with yourself. You don't want to talk. At times, it so happens that you just want to be. So this is that kind of a day. Don't be overindulgent in physical pleasures. This might just be the time when you feel low and then you spend money. So don't go for a shopping spree, at least not during this time period. Avoid. Okay. Then 15th to the 18th of August, this is the time you can go for any surgical process if you have to, cosmetic surgery I'm talking about. And this is also a good time to make money out of money also. Maybe you will get some kind of avenues opening for you, resource development or something. You will be conversing with people about how you can expand in your business. And also, this is a good time for making new relationships if you want to. Okay, just do take care of your health from time to time. It can give you some sweet tooth, and you will have some, maybe you can have some dental or mouth region issues also. So take care. Lastly, 18th to the 21st August is the time when this is going to trigger again your maybe you're going to be generating more funds. You're going to be reshuffling your cash flow, how I can make money out of money. Discussions are going on with your own people. You're going to be also purchasing something impulsively. So be careful about that. 12th August, Jupiter and Venus will be at the same degrees. So when they are at the same degrees, you have to be more careful about your health at that time especially. And don't be overindulgent at that time. Learn more. It's better that if Jupiter also gets, the power. But remember, Venus is also very wise and wiser than Jupiter. There's a story which I'll say some other time when they were together and how things happened. So I'll tell you that story. It's really very powerful story. Maybe in a short video I will. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, it is the first house transit of Venus and Jupiter. So this is a very good transit for you. In fact, a good time period that you're heading to, the 27 days transit. Now here, your personal brand, if you have to launch, or charisma. So this is a good time to go for an upgrade or maybe a makeover. And spotlight will be, on you. And maybe you're expecting a lot, but it is definitely giving you that appearance issues. It could be for good, for bad, depending on your personal chart, of course, where your Venus is. But for sure, this is a good combination in the first house. It will give you that, but don't get carried away by, the false praises. Somebody says, oh, you are very good, or you're very beautiful, or whatever, just fake. It could be fake, and you can get carried away. So that is something you have to be a little careful about. And take care of your diet. Sugar. You will have that craving to have sugar, and you might just gain weight during this time, because two powerful grahas who are the main benefics, they are both sugar. So you can have some consumption of sugar during this time. See, I know milk is moon, yogurt, plain yogurt, when we talk about is Venus, Jupiter is sweets. But when we talk about sugar related problems, we see Venus also. So that is why I'm saying that just take care of your throat region, sugar issues, and especially when it is in the Mrikshira and Ardhara Nakshatra. Punarvasu Nakshatra is good for you. But especially when it is in Ardhara, you have to be a little extra cautious. I've given the dates in the beginning part. Please refer to the presentation that I've made for you guys. Little extra effort I've made. So Mercury is retrograde. Your Lagnesh is retrograde. So make a note of these dates. And also before that, practice Brahma Mudra. Wear clean silver chain around your neck always. 26th to 29th, you have to maybe meet your children, or maybe you're planning progeny during this time. Take care of your creative view. Don't be overindulgent. If you have to unwind, do things that you really like. Maybe reading a book, going in for pleasure trips. All that is quite likely. And Also, it is good for taking some mantra siddhi during this time. Recite some mantras. So that is also going to give you good results. Then we have 29th July to 1st August. Don't get into any kind of litigation. It could be a trap. Don't take any loans during this time. Take care of your health also. 1st to 4th August is a good time period for relationship, for business, for any kind of purchases. If you want to make any kind of investments, do it. Travels on these dates, very good. 1st to the 4th August, good time. 4th to 6th August, you have to take care of your health again. Don't be overindulgent in physical pleasures. It could be that some revelations will be made that can disturb you. So don't get carried away. Just don't fall prey to what others are saying. Make sure that you know and understand the situation better yourself, rather than just hearing and believing in that. Unless you see, you don't say that it is there. Okay, that suspicion kind of a situation can come up. 6th to 9th, again a good time to travel, to plan your long-term goals, meet the right kind of gurus, converse with them, and also maybe you will be going in for a retreat or something where you are going to be taking some mantra siddhi sadhana, which actually upgrades your appearance, the inner you. So strengthen that during this time. Maybe you're a Western, you're living in some Western place and you go to some other culture. Maybe you're in US and you come to India. So that kind of a thing can also work for you, or the vice versa. Then from the 10th to the 12th August, now this is the time when you can maybe change your job. Workload is going to be too much this day, so you might just feel quite exhausted. So just make sure that you are well disciplined before jumping into any kind of conclusions at the workplace. Just take the help and advice of the right kind of people, and don't fall prey to the gossip mongering which is happening in and around you. Okay, and don't gossip yourself also, because Venus in the natural zodiac rules Taurus. Okay, so it's said that even females have two eyes behind. They can see and feel who's staring at the gaze. So that is Saturn basically. So whenever there is Venus, strong Venus in your chart, you will know who's come and who's, because it's said that it's a womb, the child stays. So that is something which you hide. That is Venus. So that is why it is Kosha. It is the ruler of Taurus also. So that is why anybody having Venus strong will have that. You will get to know that, oh, this person, this person is feeling this. Ladies especially, they know, oh, this person is looking at me like this. And then from behind also, if somebody is gazing at me, somebody is looking at me, I feel so. That kind of an energy when Venus is strong. Then we come to the next one, 12th to the 15th. Now this is a good time to enjoy, party, meet those kinds of people who can help you out, help you grow as a person, charisma. So it's not that you are going to be getting carried away by some influential person and you just fake people. You will not be doing so. You get involved, undoubtedly, you get carried away also at times, but at the same time you have a Mars rulership in your 11th house. So this can bring about some snipping away from those people who are not who are not adding value to you. That is why you need those kinds of people who are very very innovative and very the big time initiators. They're innovative, they want to take action, the action oriented. You don't like those lazy kind of or very dim kind of friends. You like only the ones who have that spark, they can just lighten up the whole party, that kind of relationship. But there are some who are not that great. They are fake. So be careful, be watchful during this time period, especially from 12th to the 15th of August. 15th to the 18th, you might just be in that recluse. You want to just lie low, and I don't want to do this, and don't get into the depression. But yes, this can be the time when you can be overindulgent. You can spend money or out of anger or depression. So be careful about that. take good care of your body during this time period. Somebody is in the hospital you have to cater to or meet. You can spend money in an NGO also during this time. Also, maybe you're going to be having some retreat. You can go to a retreat during this time. 18 to 21st, again, it's a very good time for launching your personal brand. If you want to do things for yourself, if you want to look good, be in the spotlight, so do things towards that. If you want to, this is a good time. Good for YouTubers also, if at all you are a influencer. So this is a good time period. So I've given you the remedy. In practice Brahma Mudra. Just go to Google search and you will get to know what is a Brahma Mudra. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. All right. For Cancer natives, this transit of Venus is going to be with Jupiter in your 12th house. Now, this is the house of retreat, overseas cash. Be careful of fishing mails. Okay. Mrigshira transit is good for you, but old relationships might resurface. Spend on retreats, on yoga, on meditation, on NGOs, hospitals. Do it voluntarily if you really want good results of this Jupiter and Venus combination. In the 12th house, Venus does well because it's ruled by, in the natural zodiac, by Jupiter. So this is a very good transit for you because it is going to be activating the air trine also. So maybe there is a house change or housewarming party that you're going to be spending on, and this might just bring about some health issues also. So make sure that you take good care of yourself, but it will give you good chunk of money during this transit, whole transit also. Now, this is also the time when you should actually, if you have heard of Ekadashi, the 11th lunar Tithi. So if you can water fast on this day, because it is the 12th house. So that will be really helpful. If at all you're going through some crunch of finances especially. So this is going to be a good remedy for you. If you can't do it, if you don't know what is, I've made a video on Drik Panchang. You can know what Tithi is it, your place. But otherwise, you can also donate or do some kind of charity at an old age home or to the orphanage also. Okay, so this is a good remedy for you I'm giving you. So try doing something from these, that'll be helpful. Okay, 26th to 29th, shifting from one place to another is possible. Purchase of vehicle, you might just spend on purchasing of a vehicle, changing or whatever you're already planning. 29 July to 1st August, this is the time you will be enjoying your creative self. You might just make some important decisions during this time regards to your finances also, your investments also. This is going to be giving you some trading, some kind of creativity, fertility. This is a good time for that. Just make sure that you are not getting carried away in your investments. Take the help of the right kind of people or experts. Then 1st to the 4th August. Now this is the time when you can have some, you have to take care of your health, your finances. Trim your debts. Don't try to, don't get carried away and you have planned some investments or something and you're taking loan against that or for that. That is something you have to be careful about. You can. On travels, maybe you have to travel and you take a loan. So trim the debts, the loans that you're taking. Okay. And also litigation. Don't get into any kind of litigation during this time period. 4th to 6th would be the time when there will be some collaborations, partnerships, and you will be traveling during this time for work. This is a good time for understanding your partner, your relationship, to reconcile also. If at all you are into business, this might just trigger a better business proposal for you. Before that, just take care of your diet also. I missed out that point. So take care of your diet as well. Then comes the 6th to the 9th August. Now this is the time you have to be, maybe you're research oriented. You're thinking of growth. You're thinking of finances. But at the same time, you're not getting that clarity because Rahu is also there in the 8th house and looking at this Venus. So maybe you are not aware of right kind of investment plans, and maybe you're not able to understand your resources well. So do some R&D, some research on that, and then go for the investments. Emotionally, you might just feel a little low on these days, so take care of your health, emotional as well as physical. Then on the 10th to the 12th of August, now this is a good time period for you, for travels, for journeys, for studies, for visa, for legal, for luck enhancement. This is a good time period. You might just be meeting the guru. Take care of your father's health though during this time period. He might just be having some health issues, so you have to take care of him. Also, from the 12th to the 15th August, now this is the time when you will be thinking of job change or career limelight. You want all that during this time. So be careful about your PR, your connectivity with others, because Aries is the sign here. So you have to maintain cordial relationship with others. That is the key, because Mars is, as it is, your yoga karagraha, and that is why when you communicate well with others, you grow. So with your colleagues, with your partner, with your all the relationship, you have to be very cordial. So try to maintain that cordiality at the workplace during this time. Especially don't pick up any arguments. 15th to the 18th is the time when you can have some party, or maybe some networking, or there is some get together that you're involved in. So this might just bring about some good connections, influential people you'll be connecting with. Don't gossip during this time, please. Okay, so it is directly proportional to your finances and fulfillment of desires, remember. So don't gossip during this time. You should not gossip. Everybody does, but yeah, avoid during this time especially. Okay, 18th to the 21st, now this is like, the whole cycle has come to an end. Now this is the time when you should just lie low, and don't overspend on anything, gadgets, etc. Or maybe retreat. You are going for a retreat, so you're going to a very posh retreat, and you're spending a lot. So this is something which is going to be a good time period for you. And just take care of the phishing mails, as I said. It can give you some miss here and there. So be watchful. Don't click any links during this time, and take care of your health. Okay, eat right, sleep on time. That is something I always say. And if you can do water fasting on Ekadashi Vṛhat, 2 Ekadashis are there in a month. So please try fasting on at least one Ekadashi. Okay, that will be your remedy. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. Okay, so for Leo natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your 11th house. Now this is a very beautiful transit for you. Why? Because it is going to be upgrading you. Now you're going to be connecting with those kinds of people who are influential. You're going to be meeting those people. It's like networking windfall. Suddenly you will see, oh, everything was so stagnant, and suddenly everything just started to move. You never expected. You might just spend on on your publicity, on your self promotion maybe, but this is the time when you will be getting in touch with old previous connectivities also. Those kinds of people also you will meet. Avoid gossiping, and it might just bring some kind of issues in your relationships. So avoid. Rahu's as it is in your 7th house, so this might just bring about some relief in relationship also, if at all you were having a distant relationship with your partner, or having any kind of breakup that you were planning for or thinking of. And if you are a person who has no one in as a partner, so this might just bring a relationship, new relationship might just trigger also. So it's a very positive time period, I would say. In case you have to plan anything, do it really well. Ketu is in your 1st house. Be more spiritual, please. Okay, that is something to do it. See, to go viral, you have to have Rahu's influence also. Rahu Dasha, Rahu's influence, and of course Mercury, if you are into speech. Now 26th to the 29th of July is a time when you can be more communicative with your own people. This is the time for travels, short journeys, but be careful about signing any kind of documents. Monetize your skills. Siblings might do really well during this time. You will get some news on these dates. 29 July to 1st August is the time when you can maybe shift out from the place where you live, or relocation is possible, or maybe there is some renovation that you have already planned, or vehicle change that you are thinking already to do it during this time. It's a good time period, though I always say during Mercury retrogression, if you can avoid it till 11th August, please avoid. Okay, if you can't, go ahead, no issues. Depends on your personal chart. Maybe there will be some documentation error or issue, so be prepared for that. In case you have to do it, you have to do it, isn't it? So we can't help it, but recheck everything well. Okay, so that is from 29 July to 1st August. Now 1st August to 4th August. Now this is the time when you can be very creative. It's good for fertility, conception, good for children, good for student natives in case they have to. And also there is a likelihood that you will be meeting someone special on this day, because you are very romantic also. It's a good time for being romantic during this phase, especially 4 to the 6th August. Now this is something you have to be cautious about: your diet, about your fitness. Don't be lazy. Don't be overindulgent in your rest. Don't be lazy. Recreational skills will be really required during this time. And also there is a possibility that you will be taking some loan. You can get involved in some litigation also. So avoid taking any loans during this time. Okay. Ardhara transit will be positive for you. The dates are in the beginning. Also, 6th to the 9th August. Now this is the time when you can maybe marry, or you can just go for brand collaborations, partnership business. You can just sign some treaties, travels, journeys. Communication with your own people is going to improve. And also do take care of your health during this time. Okay, eat right. Maybe you might just purchase some new clothes or ornaments. Then from 10th to the 12th August. Now this is the time you have to be a little careful about your health and about your relationship. Inheritance issues can come up. Saturn is also there in your 8th house, not to forget. So this is going to give you some maybe parting ways from your partner, your forced separation, as somebody is working somewhere and the other partner is working somewhere else. So that's a forced separation, isn't it? So that kind of a situation can come. Just don't be overindulgent in physical pleasures. This might not be a good time for health. Just take care, just don't ignore. Okay, I'm just not saying that it is going to happen. And secrecy can something which you didn't even imagine can also come up. Something from the limelight, from the which is hidden, can come into limelight. So be prepared for that also. Maybe you're research oriented, so you might just come up with some thesis, or you come up with something really you've not done before, something very new, fresh, some good ideas also you get during this time period. Then from 12th to the 15th of August, now this is the time when you can go for higher studies, visa. If you have to apply for visa, you can also go for any kind of legal battles. You can win the legal battles also during this time period. And you can also sign some documents, maybe PR, visa, etc. That might also trigger. Also, this is the time for luck enhancement. This luck is by your side. So if at all you have to plan anything, do it during this time. You have to join a job, you have to just travel for studies, higher studies, competition, whatever. This is a very positive time from 12 to 15, as it is Mercury will be also direct at this time. So mantra siddhi. You can also do sadhana during this time. Meet your guru, your mentor, your teacher, and that person will be very important in your life, will guide you through also. 15 to the 18th. Now this is the time you will be in limelight. Your career is going to, actually the graph is going to rise. And in case you want to launch any products or any kind of anything, you want to do something about your work enhancement, marketing, etc. So this is a very good time. And any which ways, Jupiter Venus transit is going to give you very positive results as regards to your work, in regards to you being in limelight also. Connecting with many people, influential people. So 18 to 21st, if you want to keep any meetings, so you can keep between 15 to 21st August. A beautiful time period, as it is sun will also be transiting out of your 12th house, will be in your first. I know Ketu is there though, but still it is better as compared to what sun was in the 12th house. Expenditures might increase, or you might just be spending on your self growth also, but at the same time, this 15 to 21st, if you have to keep any meetings, if you want to meet the people, you want to discuss finances, growth, etc., future planning, so this is a good time period. Also, ideological clashes can happen between the family members, so that is something you have to be careful about your verbal confrontations. Also, your I would say Mrigshira transit is going to be very favorable for you. Okay, not Ardhara, Mrigshira. So what I should give you for as regards to remedy, you can okay, Leo, okay, you have to offer white flowers to, or jasmine flowers to goddess Durga on Fridays, if you can do that. Okay, offer. See, it's not necessary that you have to offer only goddess Durga. Any you feel, you know, from within, just offer white flowers. Maybe on your altar you can keep it, in your temple, in your, you know, wherever, whatever you follow, your religion. Okay, coming to the next one. Oh, have I given all the dates? Yeah, I've given the dates. I forgot that. Okay, I've given the dates. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. I forget that also at times. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Jupiter and Venus is going to be over your 10th house. Now, career is the limelight. You are focused more on your growth. You're going to be very verbal, communicative with your staff, with your people, and career is the pivot. Okay. Boss will be impressed. Workload will spike because Mars is also in the first house. Mars will be also there for quite some time, so you are going to be starting something new for sure. This is a good time to be on your, you know, toes. Just finish off the targets and the tasks that have been assigned to you. There can be some fatigue also, burnout also, but still it is a very positive time period, because, you know, you have two favorable grahas in your Kendra. Okay, 8th lord is in the first house, I know, but that is something you have to take care of your health. But at the same time, two positive grahas, two benefic grahas are in the Kendra. So this is going to definitely give you some growth. Growth prospects are going to rise. And also Punarvasu transit is going to be favorable for you. One remedy I would prescribe, because it's the 10th house transit. So you should apply sandalwood tilak in the center of the forehead. See, where I put, you know, the bindi, the tilak, or whatever you can say, I put a little bigger one in the morning when I'm doing the puja, but I'm allergic to using that sticker bindi, you know, so I put the oil bindi. So this is oil and kumkum mixed, and I just apply it. So you can apply saffron, you can apply sandalwood on your forehead, and declutter your workstation. That's really important. Okay, it'll really help you. Okay, now coming to the whole transit can't be the same, as you know, so I've divided into 9 parts, 9 padas, 9 navamashas. 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be focused more on your finances, your resources. You will be maybe, you know, generating new revenue during this time. Some windfall gain can also happen, expenditures can happen. You might just connect with your family after a long gap, that can happen. Or maybe you're going to be getting that raise, that promotion, and you're going to be celebrating that also. Then from 29 July to 1st, this is the time when you have to be careful about your communication, paperwork. But this is definitely very positive if you are using your skills well. Monetize your skills. Okay. And for siblings, this is a good time period. For paperwork, you have to reread the paper. Signing the documents is really very, very essential for you, and you have to be careful. Don't waste your energy and time and again. One thing you did and then there's a mistake, and then again you have to redo. So that is something you have to be focused and careful about. Then on the 1st to the 4th August. Now this is the time maybe there is some home renovation, change of place, buying, purchasing of property or vehicle especially. There can be that you are going to be having some change of place also, quite likely. Okay, but this is a good transit for you. This is a good date for you. So in case you want to also take care of your mom, you want to connect with her, so this is a good transit. Okay, and yes, so this is Sagittarius. Then comes 4 to the 6th August. Now, this is the time when you can be very creative and you can be very fertile. You can be going in for any kind of fertility program or treatment if you want to, for conception. Good time for writing skills, enhancement of skills, unwinding, entertainment, mantra sadhana. So these are good time periods. Maybe you will be very romantic on this day and you will be with your partner. Ex partner can come back also. On the 4th to the 6th. 6th to the 9th is the time when you have to take care of your health. Don't get carried away and take loans and get into litigation, etc. during this time. Not advisable. Also, there is a possibility of some fitness regime that you're going to be taking up during this time, or some dietary regime. You can go for that. So fix your diet. Don't get into any kind of litigation between 1st to 8th August. I would say avoid. Okay, then from 10th to the 12th. Now, this is the time when you can connect with your partner. There can be some brand collaborations. You might just be meeting those kinds of people who are going to be bringing something in your life, which is like, adding value to you. And also purchase of some clothes, ornaments is quite likely. Some matured kind of people you'll be meeting and speaking with. You're going to be very self-disciplined kinds, so that is a good thing. Don't ignore your spouse, okay, or your business relationship. Don't set your targets, but just convey it to your business partner. Don't think that he will or she will understand automatically. That's not going to help also. Okay, and no ego clashes should be there. Verbal confrontations can happen, so be watchful from time and again, because Mars is going to be in your first house. Then from 12th to the 15th August, now this is the time when you have to be careful about your vehicles while driving. Take care of the fevers, and also inheritance. Maybe you will get the inheritance money, or you're going to be getting some relationship. You can be indulgent or over indulgent in physical relationship also. There can be some revelations. Could be something that comes into limelight which was hidden, something which was suspense. A suspense, opening of a suspense can also happen. Secrecy traps. Okay, so that is something. Maybe you are hiding something from the world and it comes into limelight, shows up. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Then 15 to the 18th August is a very positive time for travels, for learning more, for study, visa, writing skills enhancement, and communication with your guru, mentor, partner. In relationship, it is good for finances also. Ideological clashes can happen if you just don't give in to your guru, the teachers, the ones who are better than you. Okay, so that is something you have to give in to. Ardhara transit is definitely very positive for you during this time period. And then we have lastly 18 to the 21st August, when Venus is Vargotama in your 10th house. So again, the energies of 10th house will play out. It is good for your career. It is good for your impressing your bosses, new job assignments. There can be workloads which can increase. All those themes will play out. But for sure, you're going to be more communicative now. You're going to be vocal. I cannot do this job from this time to this time period. You're going to be mentioning everything point blank. Now you're going to be that confident. But Mars is there in the first house. Ego clashes, aggression can be there. Verbal confrontations can be there. So be careful. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. Water break. Can I have a water break? Just a moment. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for all the lovely comments. I must say that, um, yes, white is the dress for, the, what do you call, Venus. So that is why I'm wearing this dress. Okay, now coming to the next sign, that is, one second, we're talking about Libra. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for just one second. Okay. So for Libra natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your ninth house. So it's definitely luck by your side, because being the eighth lord, being the Lagnesh, it's going to be in your ninth house in Gemini sign, which is a friendly sign. Now, when you talk about the eighth house rulership in the ninth house, so it can give you some kind of issues in your mental setup. Traveling can become a little difficult and all, but overall luck is by your side. Don't get into any kind of legal matters. Sort it out if you can. There can be some ideological clashes. That's what I've seen, but otherwise it is definitely very good. Take care of your kidneys, thighs. Watch out when you're working out, etc. So just take care. Legal wins happen, when it is the eighth lord in the ninth house also. So the legal battles, lottery, you might just win something which you never thought of. You'll win something for sure. Okay, so it's a win-win situation for you when it is in the eighth lord in the ninth house. But Lagnesh is also in the ninth house, so any which ways luck is by your side in case you want to try your luck in a job, in a profession, in a business, or you want to study overseas, or you want to start a new study program, maybe some course or something. So upskilling yourself, so that is quite possible. You want to go in for any kind of visa, PR, etc. So this is a very positive time period. And it's conjunct the third lord, so maybe you are going to be very communicative with your siblings. Maybe you're going to be with your neighbors. You're going to be sorting out certain things also. Okay, some new neighborhood also can be there. Now coming to the dates, I have divided it into 9 parts. It cannot be the same throughout, so I've divided into 9 parts. 26th to the 29th of July. Now this is the time when you will be working on yourself, on your personality. Maybe there is some traveling happening, or you're going to be spending some money on yourself, you're purchasing something, you're focused on your growth, self-image, self-growth. So pay attention to it, and you will definitely gain that strength and charisma also. If you want to go in for any kind of what do you call that, if you have to go in for any kind of surgical process, cosmetic surgery, so you can do that also. You can have some throat related issues, so eat right, don't drink too much of ice water, etc. So just make sure that you're taking good care. 29 July to 1st August. Now this is the time when you're focused more on your finances. You might just connect with those people who will help you out. Okay, new revenues might generate, or new avenues might open for you. This is a very positive time for monetizing your skills and your resources during this time. Travel, paper, maybe some kind of glitches can happen. Maybe you will be spending on a place change, house change, or maybe you're going to be overspending on the decor. You can do that, but it's good for you. You might just be the public's voice and people will notice you. So it's a positive time. Then from 1st to the 4th August. Now this is the time from 1st to the 4th that you can experience some kind of communication gap with your siblings, maybe signing of documentation, doing any kind of documentation, etc. might just take long hours. Paperwork glitches can happen, so be careful about this transit, but definitely your siblings will do well. You might just monetize your skills during this time, so maybe traveling might give you that breakthrough. So use this time period. Short journeys, travels, etc. might give you some positive energy, positive experience also. Then from the 4th to the 6th August. Now this is the time when you can be shifting out from the place you are. Renovation can take place. You can purchase a vehicle if you want to. You want to change a vehicle, but be careful. Before 11th, I would suggest not to go in for any kind of paperwork. See, Mercury is the link between two people, contracts, signing the contracts, because it's the two people coming together, isn't it? So when Mercury is retrograde, it's not advisable for that reason only, because there are some something or the other that happens, some glitches, something or the other is missing, or redoing has to take place. So be careful. If you can just avoid during this time period, so all the more better. If you have to travel also, journeys, travels, signing of contracts, education plan, communication, there can be some email that you have to send, and you send it and then it goes somewhere else. That has happened with me also several times. My gadgets don't work at times during Mercury retrogression. At times without Mercury retrogression also it has happened, but for sure you have to be mindful, no, during this time. If you can avoid. 6th to the 9th August is a very good time to be more creative. It can be a good time for being romantic with your partner. You can be an influencer. You can do well in your creative self, but do not get into any kind of gossiping during this time. And in investments also, be little logical and then go for it. Creativity, fertility program, anything to do with trading. Ketu is there in your 11th house, so you have to be any which ways careful. If it is a long-term one, a long-term investment, then it's fine. But short-term goals, if you're setting, it's not going to help you. It's not going to work your way. So just relax, I would say. Okay. Then we have from the 10th to the 12th August. Now, this is the time when you have to focus more on your fitness, on your diet, on your maybe loans that you have taken, you have to repay. So just don't prolong it. It can bring about some issues here and there later. So it's better that you pay off your debts on time. Also, it is the time for maybe any kind of lawsuit. It can bring about that also. Good for competitive success for student natives. It's a very good time period, and you will make some money also during this time. Okay, 12th to the 15th August is the time for reunion or starting a new business or collaborations. This is a good time period for partnerships. Also in your relationship you will feel good. There should not be any ego clash on this time during this time period, because there's a Mars energy also in your 7th house. So this can bring about some you can fight tooth and nail also. There can be some arguments also. You have to take care of your partner's health also. But at the same time, this is the time you will be enjoying the union, because Venus is after all Venus. So it will give you that physical desire also. So it is in the Mars's sign in Navamansha, so it will trigger the relationship any which ways. But be careful about, you will enjoy and then there's an argument. So that is something you have to strike a balance. And don't be overindulgent in your expenditures. You can go for some expensive giftings and all that. Then from 15th to the 18th August, now this is the time when you have to take care of your health. There can be some inheritance, some money which can come in through multiple sources, or maybe you will be getting into the research work. This is a good time for the ones who are going in for some research, or if they have to write a paper. And also some secrecy traps can also be, evident. So be careful about hiding anything. If you're hiding, hide it well. Or if you are getting something which comes into the limelight, which is revealed, don't get depressed because of that also. Okay, so just enjoy the Punarvasu Nakshatra during this time period also. Lastly, 18 to 21st August, good for travels, good for signing documents, good for meeting your mentors, guru, learning more, upskilling yourself, going for higher learning, setting your goals. This is also a good time period for your luck enhancement. Luck enhancement as in, if you do a remedy, it will work. Jupiter as it is in your 9th house. Shri Suktam daily you should recite. Shri Suktam, S-R-I, Shri Sukta, S-U-K-T-A-M, Shri Suktam Part. You should recite Shri Suktam every day, or if you can't, at least hear it. If you can't do it, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. These are the chants you should recite. Shri Suktam and Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chants. Okay. There is nothing like evil energy who can just trap you. Remember, there's nothing of that sort. If you are strong, if you are right, on the right path, nobody can pull you down. Remember that, and just go ahead. It's a beautiful time period that you're entering into. I wish you all the luck, Libra people. I love you all. I love all the signs. All the signs are there in me and in my horoscope also, but special love for Libra. Sorry, I'm a little biased about Libras. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So I've given you all the dates also. So make a note of the transit dates of nakshatras also in the beginning. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this is the 8th house transit. When Venus is transiting the 7th lord, 12th lord is transiting the 8th house. So this is good for your travels, realization of funds. If you're given somebody hand loan or loan, so it is going to be realized, means you can recover that loan. But at the same time, you have to be careful of the relationship with other people, like your in-laws, maybe your the family of your partner, your business partner I'm talking about, or the other people. Handle the money really well. If you're into accounts or something, handle other people's emotions and money really well. This is a good time for research. If you have to get into anything, into the depth and detail of anything, it is a very positive time period. Loans repriced, sudden inheritance news, and also there can be some secrecy traps that you can get entrapped in. So be careful about your relationship with others, and you if are hiding something, be careful about that also. There are certain things that you have to hide from the world, even your own people. So if you are hiding something, so make sure that you're hiding it in a correct way. If it is coming into the limelight, if it is revealed, it can break havoc, or hell can break loose. So be careful about it, and your communication is the key. Don't speak much during this time. Keep your communication under check. As it is Mercury 8th lord is retrograde also. So it is actually, when 8th lord is retrograde, it gives you those chances even more. How you handle the situation, it will give you those kinds of situations even more. So that is something you have to be cautious even more about. And for journeys, travels, you can go ahead with it because it's your 12th lord. After all, in the 8th house, it's a Viprit Raja Yoga also. And good for financial growth also, sudden financial growth, I would say. Now coming to the dates, 26th to 29th is a good time for traveling overseas. This is a good time for maybe going in for retreat, taking a break. There can be that you join an NGO, you're serving there, or somebody's in the hospital you're catering to. Some expenditures are uncalled for expenditures, I would say. Phishing emails, so be careful about that. 29th July to 1st August is the time for self-care. You're focused more on your personal branding, on yourself. Maybe you're going to be going in for that surgical process, cosmetic surgery. Maybe you're going in for that. Or you're going to be thinking of taking care of yourself, some treatment you're going to be taking also. But it is a good time period to make money out of money for yourself, and spending on yourself also, on your clothes, ornaments, etc., and redoing yourself, or what do you call that? Makeover. Okay. Then from the 1st to the 4th August is the time when you are focused on your finances, on your growth, and you are thinking of some maybe you meet those kinds of people who can generate more funds for you. You will be communicative about your public voice, as if you're going to be making money out of money. Don't overspend on things that you really don't need, like decor, vehicle, all that you have to be careful about. Then from Scorpio, okay, 4th to the 6th August. Now this is the time when you have some glitches. Communication gap is there, or you are just spending on things which you did not plan for. Sudden expenditures also can happen. Travel, paperwork, etc. can suffer, or some tech glitches can happen. Your gadgets you have to be careful about. And also there can be some changes in your in your home decor also that you're spending too much on. You have to be careful about what you speak, how you converse with others. Okay, monetize your skills, learn more during this time. Also from 6th to the 9th August, this is the time you will be little confused about your home situation. Maybe you think that everybody is by your side, your family, etc., and something happens that takes you away from them you never thought of. You're too obsessed about your home, about your home environment, your people, your family. You're too much into that. So you have to strike a balance during this time, because it can bring about some health issues to your mom, to you, because of this stress and tension which is created. Maybe it's a self-created one also. So be careful about that. Don't purchase a vehicle on this during this time period. Don't change the vehicle also. If you want to purchase property, avoid at least between 6th to the 9th August. Then 10th to the 12th August is a very good time period to be more romantic, for progeny, for kids, for creative fertility, trading. This is a good time period. And you will make money also during this time. And unwinding, maybe going in for some going in for camping or some kind of holiday, a vacation you can take also. A mantra sadhana, you can do some sadhana, you can start and take diksha from your guru. You can go to maybe an ashram and take diksha during this time period. It's a very beautiful, by the way, a very beautiful time. From 10th to the 12th August. 12th to the 15th August is the time when you have to take care of your health. Debts, you have to just trim the debts. Don't take more loans, pay them off, and take care of your diet also. Litigation, you should not get involved in. I would not suggest. If at all you are having any kind of break with your partner, etc., it might just break, or there can be a forced separation also. So be careful, because Aries right now is aspected by Ketu and Mars both. So this is not good when you're driving. Be careful when you're getting into any kind of litigation, loans. Be careful. Do not get carried away and make wrong decisions. Then comes the 15th to the 18th. Now this is a good time for collaborations, branding. If you want to travel, if you want to do certain things for yourself, a renovation also, and this can bring about some new partnership business also. If you're solo, you might just meet your potential partner during this time. But be careful about your budget. You should not get carried away and start gifting expensive things to your partner because of that. Okay. Then lastly, it is going to be from 18 to 21st August. Now this is the time when your loans will be repriced, sudden inheritance news. So what remedy one should do? Light a sesame oil lamp or diya or candle in the south direction, in the southeast direction, 4 diyas. It's better that you light 4 diyas during this time period, especially 18 to 21st. From this time period, 4 diyas and 1 diya in the middle for 4 directions, and then 1 Brahmasthan. Okay. If you can't do it, just light a candle, tea light, anything in the west direction, in the southeast direction, sorry, not west, southeast direction of your house. Okay. So it'll be good. Coming to, I hope everything is clear. Thank you. Soham is here, huh? She's always here when I do Libra reading. Love you too. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. Okay. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your 7th house, okay, with Jupiter, your Lagnesh. So it's a very powerful transit. See, people say that when Venus and Jupiter, it's Karko Bhavnasha in the 7th house, it doesn't trigger marriage. People go without marriage. They don't do well in life, ups and downs they have to go through, blah, 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 blah. But remember, if you balance these energies, definitely you will. If you're overindulgent, how will you be wise? If you're overindulgent and you're not using your wisdom well, definitely that area will suffer, no? In marriage, you have to strike a balance. That is why 7th house energy is very important, because 7th house is the balance. So if you are not able to balance, then things become really bad. So for you people, relationship contracts, brand collaborations are going to take place. It's good if you are getting into any kind of new business. Also during this time, avoid till 11th August, I repeat, because Mercury is retrograde, and that too in your 8th house. It doesn't matter in the 8th house because it doesn't have the dosha, but for sure it can bring about some issues in your relationship as well as in your business, also in investments. So avoid, because your 11th lord is also in the Kendra, so it is good for travels and meeting new people. Investment wise, I think you can post Mercury gets direct any kind of investments, parking funds here, but it is good for your brand collaborations, etc. And spouse can feel a little you know some kind of push and pull kind of a relationship. You might feel a little cold, or there can be that there is feeling ignored or is ignoring here, so that kind of a thing. Then I divided the whole video into in the whole transit into 9 parts, 27 days, that means 3 days each. So you will have mood swings, you will have some important days also in between, so I'm going to be sharing those. 26th to the 29th, a good day to meet your friends, collaborate. This is also the time when you can maybe some influential people, you will that network is going to be with the influential people. So that is something when you can use this time period to speak about things that you really want to do in future, some new projects or maybe investments, etc. You want to discuss with someone, you meet investors and you want to discuss those projects. So amazing transit, some innovative energies, meeting those people who can help you out with your finances. So a good time, 26th to 29th of July, 29th July to 1st August. Now this is the time you might just feel a little isolated, because this is the time when there can be over expenditure. You met someone, or maybe somebody's in the hospital that you're treating, or you're just spending on them. So this can bring about some expenditures on things that on what you didn't plan for. Also this is a time when you can have some you can get into the retreat, you can just unwind, you can go to overseas place also if you want to meet those kinds of people, collaborations, etc. So this is a good time period for that. Connect with an NGO, hospital, etc. Avoid any kind of conversation with those who can just backstab you ultimately. So those kinds of people you have to be careful. Don't share your ideas. Dreams will play a very important role. Journal them. Okay, and phishing mails, be careful about that. Mrigashira transit will be very positive for you people during this time period, 1st to 4th August. Now this is a very beautiful time to think about yourself now, your charisma, your personal branding, how you can expand, how you can grow, how you can buy things which will be really helpful, where you can what kind of surgical process if you have to go through, you can just think of working on that. Maybe you will get the right kind of treatment during this time. You'll feel energetic. But if you're not, then definitely it is because Mercury is also retrograde. 4th to the 6th August is a good time for financial growth. You're thinking of new avenues, new revenue generation, how you can make more money out of money, how you can revamp your finances also. You will meet those kinds of people who will help you out. Maybe take help of your own family members. They'll guide you through, isn't it? So that is good. Then from 6th to the 9th August. Now this is the time when you can have some 6th to the 9th August. You have to be very careful about paperwork. Use this time period though for monetizing your skills, travels, etc. But at the same time, when you are investing somewhere, this might bring about losses. You will just go blindly into it. You want to just immerse yourself into it. Somebody just said something and you followed, and then it is like a loss. So you have to be really prepared for these kind of situations also. Maybe somebody you never thought would do that to you, but has an agenda. So that kind of a situation can come up. Maybe your own siblings, okay, your neighbors, your friends. So that core circle that you have, so you have to be careful about your own people, whether they are conspiring against you or not. So be on high alert, I would say, and you're good to go. Also, then we have 10th to the 12th. This is the time when you can go for any kind of house change, job change, place change. You want to purchase vehicle, etc. But I would suggest, because it is on the 11th when Mercury is turning direct. So wait for a day or two and then make decisions. You want to renovate your place, you want to purchase any property, or you want to sign papers, documentation, etc. So this might just be the time when you can experience. You can have some delays also in your paperwork if you're planning to go overseas. So changes can happen, but definitely it is going to take some time. So don't get frustrated. Okay. So 12th to 15th. Now this is a good time. It is a good time for creativity, fertility, trading. Now you'll be able to make money out of money, I would say, because Mercury has also gotten direct. Your 7th Lord has gotten direct. So your relationship is going to improve. Some relationship might trigger, or somebody will come back from the past. That can also happen because it's Venus after all. So some monetarily, some projects which were stalled will now be taken into consideration also. You'll be now unwinding. You want to be more creative. You want to learn a music, you want to participate in a music program. You want to entertain yourself, some hobby you want to pursue. So do it during this time. It is a good favorable time period for you. Okay. 15th to the 18th is the time when you can maybe have some issues in your relationship, litigation, loans. You have to take loan, but you take more than your capacity. It's really becoming difficult to repay. So now you're feeling very restless because of that. Or maybe there is a break in relationship, or you're thinking of not breaking the relationship now. Detox plan, body detox, diet, you can plan during this time. It is definitely required also. Fix your diet and everything, your gut. You will definitely be doing well. Lastly, it is going to be Vargotama in 7th house, so 18th to 21st. So again, we're coming back to the same place. So partnership, collaboration, business proposals, you have to travel, you have to buy something. So do it during this time. Bindas. Don't worry about it. Now, what is bindas? It's a Bombay word. It's a Mumbai word. When we were kids, we learnt it and we speak it. Bindas is cool, So enjoy. So don't worry. When you're careless, when you're enjoying, freaking out, not freaking out, but enjoying. So that is bindas. Okay. Unwind. So this is the time when you can, maybe in a relationship, or maybe in partnership, business, or any friends you connect with. So you're just enjoying and unwinding. So that kind of a situation will be there. Okay. Okay. I have to give you a remedy. Okay. Mercury is retrograde. Okay, you can do one thing. You can water the plants in the morning. Try doing that. So I think you will you'll get all the blockages opened. So that is something you should do with Mercury also retrograde. No, so just do it. Try it out. Just came into my head. All the remedies are extempore. I give. And you should recite Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 I'll go on and on and on because I love this, this chant. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. See, we used to sing the chants only earlier. I never learned that way. I learned it this way only. We used to recite it. We used to sing all the chants. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namah. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namah. We used to sing. And that is how one should. Okay, now coming to Capricorn. Okay. So for Capricorn, this is the 6th house transit for you. Now 6th house transit means you have to, both are not happy actually. Venus, Jupiter are not happy in the 6th house. 6th house, first of all, in the natural zodiac is ruled by Mercury, and Venus is not analytical. Both of them have to be analytical when they are in the 6th house, and both of the grahas are not. So what you have to do is that you have to be very careful about your loans, your litigation. You have to, because you in a flow will do it. Out of impulse, you will do it. And then you will regret. What's the point? So you have to be really careful about your communication with those people who are involved in the justice, in litigation, law, all those people, or the loan department. So you don't have to, you have to read the clause really well. Maybe there is something that you have not read, it might just bounce back later. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Health, you have to take care of your health. Any kind of a lapse in your exercise routine will give you some health issues. So I'm not scaring you, no fear mongering, of course not, but still, you have to take care of these things. In relationship, you can have some follies there. There can be some kind of litigation. Avoid from 1st to 8th litigation. In case you have to go for a litigation, what will you do? So just make sure that you are not doing it during the time frame that I'm mentioning. Okay, I will be giving you all the details also just now, but still you have to be careful. Okay, now we do have a Jupiter is your 12th lord. Okay, so you can, okay, let me think of a remedy. Meanwhile, I'll think of a remedy, I'll tell you. I think you can walk in the open. Rose petals, yes. Okay, you do one thing, offer rose petals. I'm not saying break them and do, no. And you should never pick up the flower which has fallen also. It is any which way has gone to the divine. So whenever you see rose petals, you buy from the florist also, you get. So you bring those, and in the morning take little bit of water in a pot or a small cup or glass or whatever, and put the rose petals and water the sun god. That's the best remedy that you can do. Offer it to the sun, because it's the 8th house ruler. Sun is your 8th house. So what is happening? You're having less fire in you. That zeal is missing. Okay, you're too practical, too practical, but you're not getting that courage or that power to do things. Mars exalts here for that reason only. Okay, because he gets the masses to rule. So what is happening here? You need to water the propitiate sun to get strengthen that sun, Surya. Okay, so that will be a good remedy for you also. And of course, if you can just consume yogurt on Fridays, all the more better. Okay, it will give you some health related relief also. Now from 29th to the 26th to 29th of July. Now this is the time, it's a very positive time period for you for work. Maybe you will get that recognition, career limelight. Some projects that were stalled will get the momentum. You will be conversing with your seniors, bosses, and you will be making some important decisions also. Too many meetings lined up. 29 July to 1st August. Now this is the time when you can go for a party, influence. You will meet those influential people. You will converse with them. This is the time to make more friends, new friends. Okay, and just walk away from the ones who are going to be giving you some all the time some passes. Okay, he's just good for nothing, or she's not good for anything, just like that. Friends, yet they're always pulling you down. So I abstain meeting them for sure. Because there are people who are jealous of you, there are people who are not happy. So those people will definitely be also there in and around you. So don't worry about it. You will get many friends. So just don't worry about the ones who really don't matter. And avoid any kind of gossiping during this time also, behind the scenes. Okay. 1st to the 4th August, travels can be there, or you might just be going in for some investment planning overseas. You're looking for investors, you will get those also. Connect with the NGOs during this time. Go to a retreat, take vacation, take a break. You need to unwind, you need to take rest. Somebody is in the hospital, you have to cater to, you have to look after during this time. Some uncalled for expenditure can also happen, but this is the time when you can have some overseas finances expenditure can happen. Fishing mails you have to be careful about. Then excuse me, then we have from the 4th to the 6th. Now this is the time when you're working on yourself. What is your take on yourself, on your life, on your, maybe you're planning something, you're planning your calendar, you want to follow that routine now. So that is something which can start when you are working on yourself very meticulously also. Follow a strict diet, fitness regime, improve your persona, go for that makeover, go for a hairdo. So all that you can do during this time, but mainly the thing is that you are not going to be spending too much money on wasting money on things that you really don't need. Don't be over indulgent. Okay, be practical as you are, and you are good to go. And it's a very good time for making money also, because it's triggering the air sign trine also. Then from the 6th to the 9th August, this is the time for making decisions about your revenue generation. You're thinking of maybe some kind of treatment, your dental treatment or some cosmetic treatment that you're going in for. It's good. Connecting with your family members, following family values is going to really help you. You're just reading some scriptures during this time also. Quite likely you are just touching base, your roots. Go back to your roots. And definitely you might just be eating some, you're dining out during this time. So be careful about your diet and digestive system also during this time. 10 to the 12th August is the time when you have to be careful about your signing of agreements, documentation. It can be the time when you can have some issues with your siblings. Siblings are going overseas, you're just a little worried, or you're spending money for them, on them. Friends or your own people, you have to help them during this time. Too much discipline is required, and you are quite disciplined, do this, do that, meticulous. And also monetize your skills. Travels, journeys on cards, short journeys also on cards. So just go in for some kind of maybe travels which can give you or change you towards better. Maybe you have to go in for some documentation, PR, visa, etc. So just reread the documents carefully, when you're signing them between 10 to 12th. After that, of course, Mercury will also get direct, so things are getting better and better for you. And then we have from Pisces to, 12th to the 15th is the time when 12th to the 15th August is the time when you can have some communication with your mom. She might just be helping you out if you're stuck somewhere. Also, it is the time for your change of residence, change of job. Maybe you're going to be buying something, some vehicle or something during this time. If you have to, then you can do it. Renovation, maybe you're going in for some renovation of your house, of your place. Take care of your mother's health. Just support her if she needs you. So be by her side. Okay. And don't be too aggressive in your relationship. Maybe you're going to be starting some education plan also during this time. Then we have 15 to 18th August. Now this is the time when you will be connecting with your children. Good for student natives. For competition, if you have to go in for any kind of competition, you will be successful. Health will improve. Also creative fertility, joining a yoga class or any kind of music class, dance, drama, anything which gives you some relief in your health, that soothes you. So that kind of a thing. Yoga is definitely quite a technique which which is a practice which will definitely improve your health. So something which improves your mental as well as physical health, you should pursue that. Follow a hobby. Lastly, it is going to be Vargotama 18 to 21st in your 6th house. So this is not a good time to go in for any kind of loans, litigation. Be careful, be watchful about your diet, about your routine. Be careful when you're communicating with your colleagues also. With your colleagues, you can have some arguments during this time. So be careful. Investments wise, definitely it is a good time. But litigation and diet wise, you have to be little careful. Okay. So what remedy I gave you was water the sun god with rose petals. Okay. In it. Okay. Arghya, as we say. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. Okay. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Venus and Jupiter is already there in your 5th house. You're feeling good about it. So now this Venus is also going to be joining in. So this is a good transit for you guys, because it is going to be giving you that creative self. You're going to be investing money and making money also during this time. Trading is good for you, and you are going to be very romantic also with Venus here. Maybe some past ex sparks again, ex partner comes back. So ex relationship might spark. Manage children's screen time during this time. It could be that they're having some weak eyesight or something, so be careful about that. But definitely it is good. High beta gambles should be avoided. Okay, that is something you have to work on. But overall, it is a good transit for you for mantra siddhi, for travels, for learning more, for music, dance, artistic you, for love, creation. Very good. Investment wise, just be little cautious, I would say, because it is Jupiter also there, and we have a Mars in the 8th, Mercury retrograde. So till 11th August, if you can hold off, all the more better. Rahu is in the Lagna also. You will be greedy right now. You want to make money quickly. So you have to be cautious. It is going to be there for another 16 months. So you have to be cautious. Don't take a shorter route. There is no substitute to hard work. Just take a proper route and channel your energies well, and you're good to go. Venus Jupiter transit is definitely very positive for you guys. Now I've divided the whole transit of 27 days into 9 parts, so 3 days each. So when I'm giving you the dates, the do's and the don'ts follow. For you guys, I think you should fast till like sattvic foods till the evening, if you can do that, because it's the 5th house, Purva Punya, ancestors. So fast and say thank you to your ancestors. Propitiate them. Tarpana, sesame seeds, water remedy. Water in this, do it in the evening, propitiate them, hold that cup in your hand, the tumbler in your hand, and then water it in the sacred tree. That is a peepal tree, or you can plant in any plant, you can just put it there. But at the same time, if you can fast on Fridays, sattvic foods, fruits or water, whatever you want, but no salty dishes till the evening, and then post that you can have a salty, savory, whatever you want. Okay, so that is something you can. And also do something creative in a day during this whole transit. Paint, write, sing, whatever you want to, but that is a remedy for you also. So try doing it. Your luck will enhance for sure. Okay. So the blockage is open, when these kinds of transits are happening in the sky. Now coming to the details, that is dates. 26th to 29th, luck is by your side. It is a very positive time period for travels, for studies, for learning, higher studies, visa, and if you want to travel overseas also. It's a good time. You can go for a retreat, or you can take a break also, but at the same time you have to be really rejuvenated, and it's better that you are starting something new and you're fresh mindedly doing it. Okay, something new, but don't be overindulgent. I repeat, don't waste money, don't waste your time. Okay, ideological clashes can happen with gurus, with your mentors, with your father-like figures, so be careful. 29th July to 1st August, again a very good time period for your career limelight. Also, you're going to be having back-to-back meetings. You are overworked, but at the same time, it's going to be giving you some breakthroughs also. Some major communication, dealings, signing of contracts may happen, and you're going to be having some major decision making also. You can be fatigued and tired also, burnout happens, but at the same time, PR work is going to help you. Okay, more the PR, the better it is. Then from 1st to 4th August, now this is the time to unwind, party, be with friends, make new friends, influential people you'll be connecting with, investments, you're trading, you're investing. Do it for long term. Fixed deposits, that's something which you should be doing with Sagittarius sign in the 11th house. Punarvasu Nakshatra is good for you for that time especially. Then we have from 6th to the 9th August, is it? 4th to 6th. 1st to 4th I did. 4th to 6th August. Now this is the time when you are thinking of travels, you want to take rest, you want to unwind, you want to go for some practices which is like in isolation. You don't want to be in limelight, working behind the scenes. Even if you're, you must have seen the accounts people, they're just working quietly. They're just doing their accounts. They're good with numbers. They're happy with the numbers, right? So that kind of a situation can be there. You're preparing for a presentation. You're in isolation. You're with people. You're talking to them, but you're thinking of something else. That's also isolation. So that kind of a thing. Somebody's in the hospital and you're just there, looking after them. Expenditures on them. That is also in isolation. Okay, that is also quite possible. So overseas retreat, be careful of fishing mails though. Okay, Mrigashira transit will be good on these 2 days. Then 3 days, sorry. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So 6th evening, in fact. So 6th to the 9th is the time when you can have some 6th to the 9th is again starting afresh. That kind of a cycle, begins. So it is good for your own personality growth. Maybe you're learning something new, some etiquettes, or maybe you're just joining a course or something. You're just polishing yourself on this day, on these 2-3 days. So maybe you're going in for some beauty treatment, you want to look good, you want to go in for that surgical treatment, cosmetic surgery or something, and your personal branding you're spending on. You want to popularize yourself. So that is, you want to popularize yourself, you want to promotion. So you're spending on those things on these 2 dates, 3 dates. 10 to 12th is the time when you can be working on your finances. How I can generate funds. You're worried about it now. I have spent a lot. Now I have to generate funds. Maybe there will be some new avenues opening for you. Revenue generation is quite likely when you're conversing with people. Saturn is there already in your second house. So you have to be careful about your finances. You have to save money. A lot of expenditures are happening. So don't waste your money on see, Saturn restricts, but when it's retrograde, it doesn't. So expenditures are going to take place if you're not keeping a check and not controlling them. Okay, so if you control, definitely you're good to go. Okay, so then we have from 12th to the 15th, it's the time for monetizing your skills. Upgrade yourself, writing skills, speaking skills, communication, travels, maybe presentation, you're taking giving a presentation, teaching someone. So learn and then teach, that kind of a situation. Okay, siblings will be happier and they'll win and they'll be better off, they'll be connecting with you. Just make sure that while traveling you have all the papers intact. Your car, if you're traveling by your car, fuel is enough or the tires are under check. Take it to the garage, get it thoroughly checked if you're taking a road trip. Okay, and also be careful about the paperwork glitches, PR, visa, etc. So be careful during this time period, especially if you are planning to file any cases or something to do with PR, visa. 15th to the 18th is the time when you are good to purchase any property. If you're thinking of any kind of change of place, renovating your place, redoing your or refurbishing your house. Also, there is a likelihood that you're going to be you're with your mother or your mother's health suffers. So you have to take care of her health also. I would recommend after 11th only you can purchase the vehicle or something. So this is a good time period for you. If you want to change your vehicle, you can, but expenditures definitely you should cut down on rather than overdoing it. Okay, because some people, they take the good things from me and the negatives they ignore. That is something which is not right. Balance the situation. If I'm saying purchase the vehicle, but I'm saying don't go overboard and spend too much. If you want to purchase a vehicle can be of with limited funds also you can buy, isn't it? You don't have to buy to show off others. Like, okay, this is my status symbol, I have to show. No, why? Minimalistic approach. I told everyone from time and again, I'm saying minimalistic approach. Adopt a minimalistic approach. Ketu is in Leo sign. You will be better off. Okay. After 18 years, Ketu has transited through Leo. So minimalistic approach. Okay. Then we have Gemini. So then we have the last one, that is 18 to 21st, when it is going to enhance and upgrade your creativity. Just do something with a painting, craft, some craft you should adopt. This is a good time period for progeny, for childbirth, for fertility, for trading, for parking your funds in fixed deposits. So this is a Vargottama Venus actually. So all those things will repeat what I said in the beginning. Okay, so I've given you the remedy, fast till sunset in the evening of Fridays. Okay, every Friday especially. Coming to the next one, which is the last one, that is Pisces. All right. So for Pisces natives, this transit, see, Pisces is the sign where Venus exalts. So Venus's transit is very important for you. Now it is happening in your fourth house. So any kind of renovation, place change, job change, purchase of property. He's Digbali also here, by the way. So it's a very positive thing for you. If you want to make any kind of purchases, redoing your place, renovation, shifting out of the place where you are. So this is a good time. But you have to be careful with your finances. Don't get carried away. You can spend too much on things that you really don't need. You can go without. So minimalistic approach, I just said, for Aquarius also. Take elder care duties. Okay, take responsibility. NGO, connect with some NGO, some old age homes. Go in for the eye surgery. Donate for eye surgeries for the old people who really need cataract surgeries are taking place. So you can do that also. Avoid clutter fighting. Okay, and place a small conch. If you know the shankha, I don't have it right now, otherwise I would have brought it. It's in my mandir. Small conch in the northeast direction. You should keep it there in your house. That is really going to help you. It's in the fourth house. Jupiter and Venus are, no? So it is definitely helpful. Try doing it. Conch is with the in the hand of Vishnu also. Lord Vishnu. Many lords have it. So Shankh, as we say, Shankh. Okay. So I've divided the whole transit into 9 parts, 27 days. So how is it going to play out for you? 26th to the 29th is the time you have to be careful about your health. Relationship. With others, don't get into argument. Maybe with your partner's family, you get into arguments, etc. So you have to take care. Also, secrecy traps. Some hidden truths will be coming into limelight, and it can create some havoc or some kind of something which you did not expect in your life can happen. So don't dread this, but it is good if you are prepared for it also. Okay, so maybe your own secret is revealed. You're hiding something from someone and it's revealed, and then there is a problem. So be prepared for it or be careful about it. Then 29th July to 1st August is the time for travels, for learning more, upskilling yourself. Maybe your luck is by your side though. This is the time to make decisions about your finances, about your travels, learning, visa, PR if you're waiting for, health. So getting better in health. You're going to be getting that treatment that you have been waiting for. Research-oriented mindset. So it's good. Connect with your guru, bosses, seniors, teachers, and your father-like figures also during this time. And ideological clashes you should just abstain from. Okay. Then from 1st to the 4th August. Now this is the time when you have back-to-back meetings. You're in the limelight. You're focused on work, but there is lots on your plate. You have to do so many things that you don't even realize that you're burnout and you're tired and fatigued. So take breaks, small breaks during this time. There's lots of meetings back to back and a lot of work to finish and targets. All that might be the case, but you're getting that attention also from your bosses and subordinates. So it's good in a way. Okay, it's a positive thing. And then from 4th to the 6th August. Now this is the time when you can have some connection with your friends, influential people. Maybe there's a party at work, party at home, renovation, housewarming. So you're just calling your friends over, or you're just meeting them because you want to unwind and you've not met them. So there's a get together at home. So that kind of a situation can come up. So it's good only. So just avoid gossiping and don't work on your, don't mix work and pleasure during this time, because, you will start discussing about investments, etc. again, and then it will be really not working your way. So don't be indulgent, don't drink too much. 6th to the 9th is the time when you can maybe travel, you want to unwind, you want to go to a retreat, overseas connectivity, traveling, expenditure on hospitals or NGOs or any kind of religious institution or any charitable institution. If you get in touch with, this is a good time period. It is also good for your donations. Don't be over spendthrift during this time on your gadgets, on your partner's belongings. It means gifting the partner or the girlfriend or the boyfriend some expensive gifts you can give, so avoid some uncalled for expenditure can happen. 10th to 12th, good time for yourself, so rebuild whatever you could not do. You now have to build on that. Personal branding, promotion, self promotion, maybe going in for that retreat, looking after your body, of your routines, and taking care of yourself, learning some new skills. Also for cosmetic surgical process, if you have to, which is lying pending, you can go for that also. This is a good time period to connect with those people who are going to be helping you, upgrading you, uplifting you, not those who are just pulling you back. Okay. So just try getting into learn any kind of craft also. Okay. 12th to the 15th, good for working on your finances, new revenue, public voice, talking about your current earnings. So you have to make money out of money. So you're thinking about growth, inheritance, money, finances, food. Maybe you're cooking during this time period. Sometimes what happens, people are baking cake and they're just going on baking cake during this time period, for those many days. So be careful what you speak, what you convey during this time. Don't be over committing. This can be the time when you can commit and you will not be able to fulfill it. 15th to the 18th is the time when you can do some things which to monetize your skills. You're learning a skill, you're going in for some travels, short journeys, presentation, teaching, learning, connecting with your siblings, your neighbors, your friends during this time is a good idea. Travel, paperwork glitches can happen, so be careful when you're signing any documents, or when you're filing any documents, or you're going in for some visa paperwork, etc. So reread the documents really very, very carefully and very well. Though Mercury is direct by this time, but still you have to be careful. This might be the time when your children are going to get a job, or they're going overseas, and if you're a student yourself, this is a very positive time period. Some breakthroughs coming your way. If you were waiting for a job, this might just open that opening also. 18 to 21st, again, this is a very positive time period. If you want to go for any kind of change of place, change of job, if you want to join your motherland, you can do that also. If you want to go for any kind of renovation, purchase a vehicle, this is a good time period. And for investments also. Okay, so take good care of your mother's health during this time. Venus is Digbali here, so this is definitely going to show you the direction that you're the right path that you have to take. Take good rest. Well rested is actually required during this time. So I said place a conch in the northeast direction, you're good to go, and this definitely will be a very positive kind of a transit for you for sure. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. I just tried to incorporate some remedies in the due course, whatever I could. So I hope you liked it. And do subscribe the channel, do like, and hit the bell notification also, so that you can be notified when I'm going live. Because what happens, live notifications don't go, and other videos do. When it's under live section, you will get all the videos. Do watch them. They are really full of knowledge and full of information. Knowledge is still learning. Okay. Thank you so very much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.